how to do one-on-ones, how to create and how to do one-on-ones using a standard operating procedure, how to make sure that your team is effective using a standard operating procedure. It can create process for you as standard operating procedure. You just need to say that, create a standard operating procedure. All right. We are on day 6. So welcome back. We are talking about how to use OpenAI or any other AI systems or AGI systems to help you build your business, do the day-to-day operations of your business using artificial intelligence. That's a fascinating world that I would strongly encourage you to get in, because everybody's going to get in, and I want you to get in fast, and I want you to get in fast. And let's jump in straight into the conversation here, which is how to use AI to create a standard operating procedure. You want to create a standard operating procedure. And if you don't know what a standard operating procedure is, you could ask her, hey, what is a standard operating procedure? What is an SOP? Okay, let's see what she says. Okay, what is an SOP? And as you're looking at it, what we will do is I'll just copy paste. Standard operating procedure. It's a set of step-by-step instructions that describe how to complete a task, project, or a process. SOP provides details to the specific step that needed to be taken, whose response for each steps and expected outcome. SOPs are usually used used in workspace to ensure consistent and high-quality results. Okay, so now I'm going to ask you ask it a random question, right? The random question is, like, what are the steps involved in making chicken tikka masala? Because all of a sudden I'm thinking about chicken tikka masala. No, it's not because of that. I'll explain that in a second, but hang in there, and this is going to make sense in a second. Okay, so what are the steps involved in making chicken tikka masala? Okay, cool. Okay, you good? Okay, looks like it came up with that. Is it accurate? You need to check it, okay? Maybe you might not grill the chicken for chicken tikka masala. I haven't made chicken tikka masala ever in my life. I'm assuming that, I mean, people assume that I do because I'm from India, but I haven't. I have no people who made chicken tikka masala. But here's the important thing: use the 4 steps, and I'm seeing that there is a significant. I mean, I was able to copy this and do a little bit of homework. And then from there, I have kind of a steps here, 8-step process here already. Use the 8-step below to come up with a detailed standard operating procedure to make chicken tikka masala that is understandable even for a 5th grader. So I have 8 steps below, and then it's going to create a SOP, standard operating procedure, for you. So now this is exactly how you do it for business too. So in your business, you just need to create a step-by-step procedure, a standard operating procedure for doing anything. And I'll give you another example, another food example, if you really like food, right? So preheat the oven to 350 degrees if you're going to use an oven, and then add chicken to the skillet and cook for 5 minutes. Garnish with cilantro and serve over rice. So that's the procedure. Now you have a standard operating procedure. And you're like, okay, it can be done for everything. And the same thing I had actually, and I'm going to teach you a lot of SOPs, right? How to do one-on-ones, how to create and how to do one-on-ones using a standard operating procedure, how to make sure that your team is effective using a standard operating procedure. So this is like I created a script for boiling egg, come up with a detailed standard operating procedure to make boiled egg that is understandable even for a 5th grader. Giving you another example, right? Step 1 to step 8, right? So come up with a standard operating procedure. And this is how you will come up with standard operating procedure for the things that you want to do in your business too, right? And okay, I'm going to get rid of this text and this thing, and then click submit, and boil egg. Okay. Use the 7 steps below. Where is the 8 steps? 8 steps below to create the SOP. Okay, it's getting confused. Okay, so let me see. This is something that I have done, by the way. I have boiled some eggs before, so I have some experience in that. Come with the detailed SOP to make boiled egg. Come with the detailed steps, boiled egg. That is another one. Using the 8 steps below. Add any other steps as needed. Okay, and then you come up with the additional steps. Oh, it's coming with new steps. Seal cool eggshell of the egg before eating. Okay, so something really, really important, guys. As you are boiling your egg and when you're eating, make sure that you peel the cooled eggshell off before eating. Okay, so that's really, really, really important. So, so if that's the case, I don't even need to tell the freaking thing about the steps, right? So understand, even for a 5th grader, it will come up with a standard operating procedure, right? So that's it. So gather the necessary materials: pot, water, egg, and spoon. Fill the pot with enough water to cover the egg. That's really, really important. Turn the stove on and set it to medium heat, not high heat, not low heat. Place the egg on the pot of water. Egg in the pot of water. Allow the water to come to a boil. Once the water is boiling, reduce the heat to low and let the egg simmer for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, turn off the stove and use the spoon to gently remove the egg from the pot and place it on a bowl. Run the egg. You got the idea, right? Peel the egg and make sure that you peel the egg before you enjoy it, right? So this is, and you might feel like, oh my gosh, what is this? What is he talking about? Why is he talking about boiled egg and chicken tikka masala? I'm just giving an example because this can create protocols for boiled egg and chicken tikka masala. It can create process for you as standard operating procedure. You just need to say that, create a standard operating procedure, come up with a detailed standard operating procedure, and you give the steps and some idea, and it can actually come up with a standard operating procedure. And tomorrow I'm going to talk about like 3 different meetings. For example, most companies, they need to run meetings like, they need to have one-on-one meetings. If you want to be really successful in your business, you need to properly have one-on-one meetings with your direct reports, the people that work with you. And then probably stand-up meetings. You might want to have a stand-up meeting with your team, sometimes daily, sometimes weekly, weekly, in order for you to like find out what is going on and help them succeed. And then another type of meeting, I'm going to talk about how to use OpenAI or any AI systems to help you create the agendas and the protocols and standard operating procedures for running these meetings starting tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow.